Queens, welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday 12:02. I am getting ready to film a very exciting video on some makeup that I found in TJ Maxx. A couple of weeks ago I did a makeup review for a palette, the T-Birds palette, you know, from the Grease movie. And so the other day I was in TJ Maxx and I found the Pink Ladies palette, which I am so excited to try. And if you remember, one of the lipsticks that I tried was the Rizzo lipstick, which was the red one, right? But I had also purchased another one, which is the Frenchie lipstick, and is this one. So since we are doing the Pink Ladies palette today, we're going to try the Frenchie lipstick today. And I also found the highlighter. It says hopelessly devoted highlighter palette, and this is so beautiful. All these colors are stunning. I'm so excited to try everything. And today I will be putting falsies. And if you let me show you what I have on. I have my Pink Lady t-shirt with, of course, Rizzo in the front. You know, she's my favorite character. I'm gonna start prepping. Oh, also yesterday I filmed a video using the products that I got in my Ipsy bag, and one of the products was this Kosas Revealer Concealer, and it was a major fail because when I applied it under my eyes, it looked really choppy. But you know that I don't give up on the products that easily, so we're going to try it again today. Two things that I'm going to change is that I'm not going to use a primer. I don't like primers anyway. I feel like they're too sticky on my face, and the e.l.f. primer that I've been using has been working okay, but I feel that my skin, I don't know, it just doesn't work on my skin. So I'm going to skip the primer today. And the other thing that I'm going to do is that as soon as I apply it, I'm going to blend it in. I think what happened yesterday also is that I left the concealer under my eyes for a while I contoured and everything. And so when I went back in, it was like really difficult to blend. So I think those two things is really what happened. I mean, the color is really light, but when I was editing the video, my eyes looked fine at the end. So I'm going to try that way and see if it works for me. If it doesn't work today without the primer and with me blending it in as soon as I apply it, if that doesn't work, then I have to toss it because, oh well, actually no. No, actually I don't have to toss it because I can use it for my eyebrows. Alright, so let's get started.
Walking hand in hand on the ocean floor, down deep we wander. Louder we sing, no there is no cure in this together. I don't wanna tell you that it's not real. Nothing is a fairy tale. Everything about you is so unreal. It won't be pretty when it ends. Now how could I leave with your sweet love on me? Yeah, yeah. Something about you always makes it harder. When you got my lipstick on your white shirt collar. Only see you. Hearts and letters carved into the shore. We'll never grow old. I don't wanna tell you that it's not real. Nothing is a fairy tale. But everything about you is so unreal. It won't be pretty when it ends. Now how could I leave with your sweet love on me? Yeah, yeah. Something about you always makes it harder. When you got my lipstick on your white shirt collar. Further, didn't even notice that it rained all summer. When we should stop, we go further. Didn't even notice that. Now how could I leave with your sweet love on me? Yeah, yeah. Something about you always makes it harder. My lipstick on your white shirt collar. 싫어졌어 시간 낭비 같아 don't me What's the point baby Let it go baby I know you call me only when you're feeling lonely 생각하지 마 보고 싶어도 선을 넘지 마 이제 우리 따윈 없으니까 다른 여자 품에 있고 날 기억하지 마 Don't think of me anymore I already said 100,000,000 times to you before Said it before yeah I'm doing alright without you baby 너 없이 더 잘 살아 okay Took your number off my phone I'm doing better on my own 생각조차 안 나 좋았던 날도 Without you baby oh I feel brand new Took your number off my phone I'm doing better on my own I'm doing alright without you baby 너 없이 더 잘 살아 okay Took your number off my phone I'm doing better on my own 생각조차 안 나 좋았던 날도 Without you baby oh I feel brand new Took your number off my phone I'm doing better on my own I'm doing better
So queens, this is the final look. I like how the eyes came out. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. So the first one that I used was this color, and that says the name of that color is Looks Good. And then I went in with the purple shimmer, and that is called Looker. And in the inner part of my eye, I used the gold shimmer, which is this one, and that one is called Beauty School. So I didn't want to use any of these for my eyebrow bone because I wanted to put it on camera with you. I also used a highlighter. I used the peachy color. I don't think that has a name. They don't have names, or do they? No, they don't have names. But I used that peachy one. It gives you a subtle glow. It's not like extremely pigmented. It's very light, and I like this. You know, I don't use highlighters, but I like this one. And the reason why I don't use highlighter is because I feel like it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna walk down the street and I don't know, my face is gonna be glowing, and it's just gonna attract too much attention, and I don't want that. But I also left my brow bone without putting highlighter because I want to try it here with you. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to use the same one that I used on my cheek. I'm going to use on my brow, but I want to show you. I want to show you on my finger. It's not that pigmented, if you can see on my ring finger. So I'm just going, oh, okay. It is pigmented. It looks more pigmented on the eyebrow bone. Okay, but it's not too much. It's not too bad. So I think that next time for the brow bone, I can use a lighter shade, or I can just dab it, you know, with a brush instead of my finger. I think that the texture of your finger absorbs more product. So maybe I should do it with a brush next time. Okay. Then the last thing that I used was the Frenchie lipstick. As you saw, I used my NYX brown lip liner because that's the only lip liner that I think I have, because I always wear red lipstick and I don't use lip liner for that. And for my nudes, I always wear like the brown NYX. So I wanted to define my lips because this is the first time I'm using this color. I don't think I've ever used this color before. So let me tell you about the formula. The formula is really, it's not that creamy. It's lightly creamy. Is this a color that I would use again? Probably not. I'm not a fan of these like pinks on my lips. I am just not. I prefer a red lip. Lately I've been wearing like more glosses. I like pink glosses, but oh, you know what? Let's try a pink gloss over it. Maybe I like it more. I really don't like it. Okay. It looks beautiful with the shimmer and the lip gloss, but I think it looks better with the gloss. I didn't like it without the gloss. I still wouldn't wear it because it's just not my color. So all the products that I use today from the Grease Revolution Pink Lady collection, not too much pigment except the lipstick. The lipstick is pretty good. It's very pigmented, which I like. Formula is okay for the lips. For the eyes, the formula is excellent. It's not super pigmented, which I like. So you can build the colors. I think that the eyeshadows that are slightly pigmented work better for me. I prefer to add color than to have an eyeshadow that's very pigmented and then you can't take it off, or you have to remove everything. And the highlighter, I love it. Now let's talk about the Kosas concealer. I'm not a fan. I don't know how it translates into the camera today, but I will say that I do like the way it blended today. Today wasn't choppy, and I think now I can say that it was the primer that made it choppy yesterday, and that I let it sit there just on my skin. So today what I did was I applied it and I immediately blended it. So I think that the formula is really good. The color, the shade is off, way off. And I used it on my eyebrows too, which was fine. I blended it immediately, the same thing. I think that going forward, I think I'm just going to use it for my eyebrows. I'm not crazy about my under eyes, and I mean, I don't know how, like, again, when I edit the video, I'll see what it looks like, but I'm looking in the mirror and it looks off. It just looks really, really off. So that is my review for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me tell you a quick story before I let you go. Let me tell you how much I loved Grease, especially the pink ladies, because they were like real badass and stuff, right? When I was in the 9th grade. I was in Catholic school, and I was always like with my group of friends, and I had like a little clique of friends, right? And obviously I always wanted to be the leader of everything, right? So I remember telling my friends, it was like a group of like 4. It wasn't a gang or anything, but it was just a little group of girls. And it was a group of 4, and I remember telling my friends, we were hanging out on a Friday afternoon at my friend Linda's house, and I said, hey, you know what we should do? We should get pink jackets like the pink ladies in Greece. And they were like, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, we should rock our names on the back. We can take them to the, where they used to do like the t-shirt prints and stuff like that. And we can get our names on the back, and that'll be real cool. We can wear it like every Friday to school, so we can let people know that we're like friends and this is our group. I don't know how I managed to convince them, but I did. And I remember telling my mom about it. My mom, always being the supportive angel that she is, she was like, oh, you want a pink jacket? Not knowing what I was going to do with the jacket. She was like, okay, let's go get it. And I knew exactly where to get it. So I told my friends where to get it. I went to get it. My mom paid, I think it was like $30 the jacket. So my mom paid for it. And then I took it to I used to get an allowance. So I saved my money and I took it to the t-shirt print shop. It wasn't too far from us. So while we were having a little meeting, my friend was like, well, should we put our real names? Because, I don't think that, the pink ladies, that was their real names, right? And I was like, I think they were, but I don't want to put Jessica on the back of my jacket. So we invented these like crazy names, right? My name was Cassie. Somebody else was, I don't remember. Sunshine, I don't remember. But I knew that my name was Cassie. So you know what I did? I took the jacket to the print shop and I put Cassie on the back. So they ironed the letters. So my friends did the same. So then, I called them. We had landlines back then. We didn't have cell phones. So I remember calling them, and I was like, you got your jacket for tomorrow? You got your jacket for tomorrow? So they were like, yeah, we got our jacket. On that Friday, we all wore our jackets. And so we show up to school, we all got our little jackets on, and everybody's looking at us like weird, and nobody thought we were hot. Nobody thought we were big and bad. Probably the other students were like laughing at us. But I didn't care because I had my pink jacket and my name was on the back. So they were like, who's Cassie? Oh my goodness, why? So, needless to say, I went home that day, right? So we all left school like around 3 o'clock. We all went home, and we were supposed to meet at Linda's house again, and we'll go to get pizza and stuff, right? Oh my goodness, tell me why walking home, my letters were coming off the jacket. And I didn't even realize it. I felt like something floppy, like something was like weird with my jacket. So then when I got to the house, I went straight to my room to look at myself in the mirror, and I'm looking and I see like my letters flopping over. Oh my goodness, I was so embarrassed. I was walking around like this, and everybody saw it. That's why people were probably laughing at me. So anyway, I canceled the pizza date. I was like, listen, I can't go out like this because I need to get these letters fixed. Well, I can't tell you what happened to that jacket and the letters, but I didn't wear it. It didn't last long. Let me just say that. And so yeah, that's my story, that I wanted to be a pink lady. That's how bad I wanted to be a pink lady, and I wanted to be like Rizzo. I didn't want to be the, goody two shoes Sandy. No. Or Stephanie. No. Stephanie was a badass. I wanted to be Rizzo. So that's my story. And that's why, when I saw this makeup in TJ Maxx, it just like brought me back to that time, and it brought me back to my childhood. Oh my goodness. I hope I'm not aging myself, but that's my story. It's a true story too. So if you like this look and my video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.